Unlimited power!
Greetings friends, welcome to a Thrawn Deck Tech video set up by Mark. So what we've got here is we're going to go through the deck, we're going to talk a little bit about every single card, and then we're going to have a game against my Hera deck right after. So we'll stitch that together, so that's what we're in for. Mark, take it away, tell us about this Thrawn deck.
Excellent. So this is my Thrawn Vigilance deck. When you're putting together a Thrawn deck, obviously the first choice you have is what aspect you're putting with. Do you want to go double yellow, which is very interesting, but completely lacks punch. Has a huge load of tricks, though, because some of the double yellow cards are great. Thrawn green with the ramp. The ramp isn't really all that useful, because normally you want to ramp to get the leader out and play some powerful stuff, and Thrawn as a leader isn't insanely powerful. When you deploy him, he's a 3/9. And he exhausts stuff, so he's not a powerhouse to deploy as a leader. And blue is all about the control stuff. There's a lot of tricks, there's a lot of tying people up, there's a lot of sentinel and potentially healing as well in blue. So going blue with Thrawn is kind of like the ultimate maximum control version of the Thrawn deck.
So I know you don't rate Thrawn when he's deployed quite, but he's an absolute. You know, when I've played against you with this deck, and
yeah,
he's an absolute bugger to get rid of.
Yeah. With
9
hit
is
points.
really difficult because he deploys quite early. So at the point he deploys, trying to kill a 9-drop takes quite a lot of.
He deploys at 6 resources, which is sort of mid. The earliest is Sabine, who deploys at 4. A number of heroes deploy at 5. A few deploy at 6, a couple at 7, and one at 8.
You can do clever things with steadfast battalions and stuff like that to hit the 7s.
Yeah,
to kill them off.
Which will kill Boba. It will kill Luke. It will kill a number of things. 7.
There really aren't that many efficient ways of getting rid of Thrawn.
No, Power of the Dark Side is about the only way of doing it, really.
And if you've got another card on the table, then that's not going to work anyway.
Exactly. So yeah, that's the choice of aspect behind all of this one. Thrawn as a leader himself has a passive ability which works whether he's as a leader or a unit. And the passive ability says at the start of every action phase, which is after you've readied and you're about to start playing, the Thrawn player gets to look at the top card of every player's deck. Whether that's 2-player, it's Twin Suns, that's going to slow things down in Twin Suns game, I'm sure, but yeah, there we go. And that's useful because obviously you get to know what's going to be coming, you get to plan ahead the moves you're going to make with the cards you've got, what your opponent might be doing, and it also synergizes with some of the other cards in this deck which rely on knowing what the top card of the deck is going to be. So yeah. And 30 hit point base is in there because of 25 hit point 1. If you're playing a control deck, you want to get to the end game where you can play powerful stuff. And if you've got a less hit point base, then that becomes quite difficult to do, really. So playing with a higher hit point base is good. And putting a shield on something, well, useful isn't the be-all and end-all. So that's the choice behind the base.
I really like the level of strategy I think that the Thrawn brings. Because it feels he's supposed to be this master tactician that knows everything. So you know what your cards are getting, you know what enemies' cards are getting, you're exhausting stuff constantly, and he's a menace for exhausting stuff constantly. So I think it fits with the lore really nicely.
Yeah, no, cool. All right, starting to go through the deck card by card. The first card in the deck is Greedo. We run 3 of these because I like to run 12 turn 1 plays for decent amount of odds in drawing a card to be able to play in turn 1. 1 drop at 3/1 is great. He gets to trade into almost anything. And his when defeated ability, if you know what the card is on top of your deck, you know whether to discard it and you're going to do extra damage or not. So that's kind of a useful thing for Thrawn.
Yeah. Very simple mechanic to go with.
Straightforward. Next up, we've got Regional Governor, which is one I played against you in the game that we're going to see after this, John. Did it actually annoy you? Was it of any use, really?
Yeah, it's super good. If you know what the opponent's big units are that they want to bring into play, you can delay them by multiple turns. I guess this card would be strongest if you already have a Sentinel on the board, because if I can't get rid of it for a few turns and I need to play my cards, I think it's very good. You used it well against me in the example game we've got.
Yeah, it can be very annoying. I've never quite got the hang of playing it myself. I do apologise, guys. I'll just nip off for a bit. I'll rejoin when I can.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. No worries. So the first time I called the ghost on you, that was a guess, and I know how annoying the ghost can be with the shields that she'll just like throw around all over the place. But obviously, I knew that Luke was in your hand when we did that because I'd seen the Luke previously before you drew it. And yeah, that's another 2-drop which can be played. There are several very powerful cards in the game, like Super Laser Blast, that you don't want to see used against you, like Overwhelming Barrage, like Boba Fett, like Fett's Fire Spray. There's so many of them. So if you know what you're playing into and you can see the cards being drawn, you can use Regional Governor to great effect.
Yeah, I like her.
Next up, we got 3 copies of the Viper Probe Droid. This is kind of a flexible one. It's in there because a 3/2 for 2, 3 damage can be very useful to go in and kill most things. Looking at opponent's hand is always useful to know what's coming up so you can plan what to get rid of or not get rid of. It could be swapped out for something else, but it's in there as a generically useful Imperial card.
Yeah, 3/2 for 2 mana, 2 resources, very good.
It works great against aggro decks because most of the things that they play with aggro have 3 hit points, so it'll kill an aggro deck's early drops with no real effort, which is always useful. The final turn 1 potential play that I've got here is Inferno 4, which is a very useful card for stacking up what is going to be useful or not useful for the next turn for you. And a 2/3 in space is not the best stat line in the world, but it's also not the worst stat line in the world.
Yeah, and it lets you do shenanigans with the deck as well, just to keep you informed on what's coming.
Yeah, which is always nice. I mean, if you're going to get a not great card next turn, then it'll let you can put it to the bottom of the deck and just stack it from there. So it's always going to be useful to you one way or another. Boba Fett is one of the most powerful cards in the game. He's also one of the most expensive cards in the game because he's legendary at the same time as being powerful. He's overstatted for a 3-cost unit. He's got a really powerful on-attack ability that also has synergies with Grand Admiral Thrawn because Thrawn can exhaust things and then Boba can attack them for extra damage.
Yeah, 6/5 for 3 mana. I guess you have to pay 1 mana or 1 resource every turn to exhaust said unit.
Yeah.
But it's still super strong.
It's also got multiple uses because it's not 6 damage all in one burst. If you've got a 3 hit point unit with a shield, then the first instance of 3 damage on attack will pop the shield, and then Boba will kill the person. So, yeah, there's a lot
Very
of
nice.
use there.
Yeah.
It's also worth bearing in mind, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, John. Boba's ability when attacking an exhausted unit didn't enter play this round. Leaders never enter play. They never leave play. They're always in play on your board, whether they're deployed or a leader. So if someone deploys their leader from being a leader to a unit, you can use Thrawn to then exhaust them. They didn't enter play this turn because they moved from leader to leader, and then Boba can hit them for extra damage.
Well, okay. So you can take out some leaders the second they deploy.
Potentially, yes.
Okay.
Which is pretty tasty for 3 cost.
That's why he's such a powerful, sought-after card, I guess.
That's one of the many reasons why he's such a powerful sought-after card. Plus, he's Boba. 3/5 is just an amazing stat line for a 3-drop card. Another 3-drop card is 7th Fleet Defender, which is a staple in a number of Imperial decks. 3/2 is an okay stat line. The fact it comes in shielded gives it a bit of life to just slot some 3 damage on things and take some hits. Again, it's good against anti-aggro ships because you can kill red 3, you can kill green 1 or 2, whatever it's called.
Yeah, the green A-Wing, I think.
Yeah, with it and just take a shield in damage. So that's kind of a useful trade to have.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Next up, we've got Lieutenant Charlton, whom, again, I played against you fairly effectively earlier in the game, but you got rid of him fairly quickly with a pretty powerful character. Sentinel, on average, with the deck, you're going to be getting him out as a 4/4. Occasionally, you might get him out less. I know someone who didn't play anything for the first 3 or 4 turns and brought out something like a 7/7 or an 8/8 Charlton, which is a bit of a laugh. But being a ground sentinel is always useful because you play it, it immediately has an effect on what's going on in the game.
Yeah, I think for 4 cost, strategically, he can be pretty strong, yeah?
Yeah. And if every point of damage he prevents going onto your base is always useful at the end of the day. What we got next? System Patrol Craft is another Sentinel. This one is another 4 cost. It's 3/4 in space. It's useful. It's basically
useful.
there to fill out my 4 cost slots more than anything else.
Just slows the opponent down from getting you in space. Yeah, it's useful.
Exactly. some more stuff in space. Another Sentinel is always useful. It helps you to survive and get through to the end game, where you can ideally play the Super Laser Blast, and the Avenger, assuming you've still got them and they haven't gone by then. For no reason. I don't know why I'd say that. Yeah. Bosk is very good 5-drop. There's another 5-drop who is a 5/4 with Ambush, Syndicate Lackeys, which is also yellow, that's worth playing. But Bosk's ability to, when you play an event, you may deal 2 damage to a unit. This deck has 15 events out of its 50-card deck, which is a little bit higher than normal. So there's a good chance you're going to be playing events. So Bosk has a good chance of making use of the events that you're going to be playing.
Yeah, I like Bosk a lot, actually. He was very useful in the game that we played.
Yeah.
I was pleased to make you discard one of them, that's for sure.
Thank you. Yeah. Cargo Juggernaut is another very useful card. There's a slightly higher percentage of blue units to yellow in this deck, so the chances of controlling another blue unit when you play Cargo Juggernaut are relatively high. So playing it to heal 4 damage when you're going into the later stages of the game. He's a 4/6 shielded, which is a bit of a tricky git to get rid of. And he's just a little useful asset going into the end game, really.
I was going to say, yeah, he does enough damage where you probably have to commit multiple times to him. He's not going to be brought down by a takedown or something like that. So,
he's not enormous, so he's not a massive priority to get rid of. But what he does will stack up over time.
Yeah, you had 2 of these down, and if the game had gone on a few more turns, you would have won. Just because I felt like I would have to lose a lot to get rid of him.
So in the game we're about to play, I lost by 1 action. Essentially, I had 2 surprise strikes in my hand, so I could have done +6 damage with the 2 Cargo Juggernauts I had, which would have been enough to win. But John just had enough to win, and he edged it out. So yeah, props. Spoiler alert. Yeah. There we go. Count Dooku is kind of the 7-drop for blue-black. There is no effective 7-drop for yellow-black, which is a bit of a shame. But he comes in shielded, and he can kill something the moment he's played, which is always useful. He's not quite as tasty as Vader, but he's pretty tasty.
Yeah, I like him. I think that it feels reasonably decent at 7 cost with the shield and the 4 instant damage, because it feels like you're playing a destroy and you're surviving a bit longer.
Yeah,
I guess he's a little bit vulnerable to some of the kill cards because he only has 4 hit points.
Exactly right. Yes.
But
then again, when you're playing Vader in a green-black deck, if you ambush him in, he'll normally take a bit of damage from his health, which tends to put him below the threshold where he can be gotten rid of with a takedown anyway. So,
yeah, true.
He's a good alternative, so to speak, and he's a useful 7-drop in this deck.
Okay.
From 7, we go straight to 9. This is what is designed to be the end game finisher for this deck. Which through a misplay I didn't get to play in our game, which is unfortunate. But 9 cost kills things dead. When the moment you play him, he's great. He's hard to get rid of being 8/8. Something that's worth bearing in mind is if Avenger ever attacks a unit, then the opponent who is being attacked can choose the one that is being attacked as the unit that they kill.
Yes.
So it's never any use out of his special ability by attacking a unit, because you're going to kill it anyway and it'll die. So the only time you ever get to use his ability is either when he's played, or if you attack the opponent's base, and it will kill another unit as it does so.
Yeah, or I suppose if the opponent had a Sentinel, you'd be forced to attack the Space Sentinel, and then in that way you just don't get your own attack ability. Is that correct?
Well, you would get the unattackability, but an opponent who knows what they're doing would choose the Sentinel to die, so that the only thing that would die would be the
Sentinel,
the thing that died in the first place.
Okay.
It would mean the Avenger wouldn't take any damage back because it would die before the attack resolves. But
I see. Okay, good to know.
Oh, it's a very powerful end game unit. It's good. From there, we go into the 8. No, we don't. We go into the events. Surprise Strike is one of the best cards in the game because it allows you to, at the cost of 2 resources, just extra 3 damage can literally win games.
Yep, and it would have won you the game.
Yeah, it allows low-cost units to go into other units and clear them, which is always useful. I'd had one for a while. I was trying to save it to use to surprise an end. With hindsight, I should probably use it to clear the board a bit more effectively, but them's breaks.
Yeah, cool.
Power of the Dark Side is one of like 4 dedicated removal cards in this deck. All the events that are in here are based on being able to kill things and control and get to that end game. Power of the Dark Side will kill anything, a leader, another unit, whatever you want. But it can. Obviously, the downside is it is what the opponent chooses.
Yeah, so it's super powerful if it only has like 1 or 2 strong creatures out, I guess. So you would use the Avenger to attack, kill a unit, and then hopefully they only got 1 or 2 left to make the really tough choice. I think when you played this against me, I had like Zeb and Luke. And
it was a buffed up Zeb and a Luke, and they were comparative in their power levels.
Yeah. So I think it's a good card for 3 cost, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. You're dead right. It's one of the only cards that can kill units as well. Sorry, not units, leaders.
Yep.
Which is really, really useful to know. Next up is Waylay, which is another cheap removal card. Really good for getting rid of a card that's causing you annoyance after your opponent's played a load of resources to play it, or get rid of a Sentinel that's being annoying. It has another subtle use. If there's an event called Entrenched, which some control decks are using to play on enemy units to stop them from being able to attack the base. And a way of dealing with an entrenched unit is you can waylay your own unit back to your hand, which gets rid of the entrenchment. You can then play it again and get use.
Cool. I hadn't seen that.
Very versatile,
that's interesting. Card. Okay.
Take down, another removal card. This can also kill leaders. It can kill anything with 5 or less. It's great. It's a little bit more expensive than the others, but that's because it's a little bit more versatile.
Very useful to kill shielded things as well.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. We try and run 2 or 3 of most of these.
Just bypasses the shield. So you spend time, like in my Spectre deck, putting multiple shields on a unit. You're like, I don't care, just kill the unit anyway.
Exactly. 5 or less hit points. It's really, really useful for defeating the shields and the Sentinels.
Yep.
Vanquish is another removal card. This one's quite expensive compared to the other removals, but it will literally kill any non-leader unit. So it tends to be more useful against decks that will play high-powered, high-cost things. And the only time I used it in the game against you is to kill your Luke, who wouldn't have been killed by any of the other ones. So, it's very powerful. We play an extra 1 or 2 of these in the sideboard to slot in against higher-powered, longer control decks that won't have many units vulnerable to the other removal cards. So we'll just put another Vanquish in instead.
Okay.
Then we come to the removal to end all removal. This is ideally the turn 8 play of the game, of the deck. Super Laser just is a complete board clearer.
Very nice.
It would have been very useful. Oh well. There we go. You'd built up a lot of units at that point. The idea with Thrawn, because he's exhausting things, because he's controlling, because he's trying to get to this point where he can do it, your opponent is likely to build up a lot of board presence at the point where Super Laser Blast is useful. So using it is always good. If you're playing in a tournament as well, open deck lists means your opponent can see that there's Super Laser Blast in your deck, which is probably going to change how they play, which can be useful as well.
Yeah. So the plan with the deck is to play Super Laser Blast and basically reset.
Yep.
And then, in your ideal world, what are you playing after the turn after your Super Laser Blast?
Well, the turn after, I'd want to play an Avenger for 9 drop. After you've played something, it will kill something and then just cement the board position from there. Or play what you need to and keep going and keep controlling and keep exhausting and be able to do it after you've made the opponent waste a whole load of things they've spent a lot of the game doing.
Okay, cool.
That's everything that's in the deck as it is. Other cards that are in the sideboard include such joys as Repair, which is really good against an aggro matchup because for 1 point of resources you can heal some damage. They're trying to race to kill your base before you get to the end game, kill all their stuff, and then just start overpowering things. So it's very useful.
Yep.
Make an Opening is another potential removal card because giving a unit -2/-2, if it brings its hit points down to 0 or less, then that kills them. Yep. And healing damage from your base at the same time is very useful. An aggro deck won't play a lot of high-cost units, so Vanquish is less useful, so I'd probably sub this in for Vanquish.
Okay.
Vanquish in the sideboard, because some decks it's going to be more useful for than getting rid of low-cost stuff, basically. And finally, this is another finishing card, which I'm ignoring as to whether or not it should be in the main deck or not. Because as I've said a couple of times, and as you've noticed, Thrawn in his combination of yellow and blue lacks a lot of raw hitting power, but you can guarantee the opponent's going to have some, and this allows you to rob it for a turn.
Yeah, and in the turn you rob it, you have the option to just trade as well. So you trade and kill both 2 enemy creatures.
Exactly, or you'd use it at the start of a turn when you've taken initiative, and you borrow a readied unit, so to speak, so you can then use it to attack. You either go into your opponent's base, or as John said, you go into an opponent's unit, wounding both of them, maybe killing both of them if you're lucky, and get a whole load of ball control out of it. It's got a lot of potential use, this one. I'm not sure if it should be in the main deck or not. Possibly it should be.
Possibly you could put 1 in and see, I guess.
Yeah. One's not reliable. If
no,
I was
that's
going to
true,
put in, I'd probably put 3 in, at minimum 2. But yeah, we'll think about it.
This is one of the few cards I actually don't have any of.
Oh, fair enough. It's another legendary, so
yep,
that'll be a thing.
Cool.
So yeah, that's the Thrawn deck.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm glad that we got to play it just before this because it means that I'm more informed. I think it is quite a tricksy deck. Like, I felt that when Thrawn came into play, I had the same problem Tony mentioned, where you were just keeping me exhausted all the time. I got lucky, I guess, in that I made you discard some cards from the top of your deck. At one point, I think that was Super Laser Blast. At another point, that was an Avenger. That was probably at the mid-game, precisely when you actually wanted to draw them.
You're absolutely right. It was exactly when I needed them. Yep.
If you had drawn that and cleared the board, I think I would have struggled to gain the foothold that I had again. And I think if you'd played that 8/8 space creature, I would have probably struggled. I would have had to exhaust basically my whole space. I had three things in that space. What do you call it? Space arena. And all 3 of them would have been needed to take you down. I think I probably would have had to take you down, but then I think it was the space arena that won me the game in the end. So I think it is a strong deck. I think maybe if we did best of 3, and you never got any Boba Fett's against me.
I did have them at the times when I drew them. They weren't massively useful, and I needed the extra resources, so they went into resource pile at the time.
Okay.
But yes, you didn't see them. You're right.
So yeah,
those 50, 60 quid cards straight into resource pile. Didn't see any use.
Yeah.
So that is another potential problem with this deck. This deck, as written, involves the 3 Boba Fett's are legendaries, the 2 Super Laser Blasts are legendaries, 2 Avengers are legendaries, and the 3 Change of Hearts are legendaries. So it's a bit of a pricey deck in that regard.
Yeah. But I think I liked it. I would play it. I think Thrawn is a nightmare to deal with. And I love the fact that he plays like he does. He just knows everything, I guess. I love that.
Yeah, he knows where it's coming. He's seen your plans. He's made sure that you're distracted and can't attack him. But obviously, in the game, it didn't work out. But that's how it goes.
Okay,
cool.
so let's roll. I was going to say, let's roll the game. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them down below. We would do our very best to answer them. And I think that's about it. Do the normal YouTube algorithm things, like, subscribe.
Yeah, we like all that stuff. Cool.
Because we love it. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers, and we will have more content out on a regular basis.
That's the goal. Yeah, in our eternal journey to unlimited power.
I love that. All right, we'll catch you next time.
I'm sure. Yep. Cheers, everybody. Oh, stay and watch the game. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do. All right. Okay, welcome to the demo game with Mark's Thrawn Deck. He's going to kick my butt, right?
We will see. This doesn't have the best competitive record, but it's definitely an interesting deck. So,
okay, have you got
to see how it goes, and I know a little bit how yours goes as well, of course, already. So, call odds or evens for initiative.
Odds.
Okay, no, almost rolled off the desk. That's not good. 11. Odd. Would you like the initiative?
Yes, I'll take the initiative.
All right, you take the initiative.
Okay.
Would you like to cut my deck?
Yeah, but I'm a bit far away, so you'll just have to cut it yourself.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5,
that is a rough
6.
hand for me. I'm going to just 1 2-draw card, and that was it.
Ooh, that's a weird hand as well.
Okay.
That's a very weird hand. Sod it. Let's run with it. Why not? It'll be funny.
Apparently, we made a mistake the last time we played U-Wing Reinforcement, by the way.
Yeah, we did. I saw that comment.
Okay, good. So
Which
you can only
is
use 3 cards.
Fair enough.
You can only
Yeah.
put 3 cards in. Okay. Resources. This one. And
Knowing you as you, I think I probably want to run that. So let's resource that one instead.
oh, I'd really like to keep that one. Okay, I'm resourcing this as well. Okay, you ready?
If you want to show the people what you resourced, I'll look away.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, tell me when it's good. And if you want to show me your hand as well, your starting hand.
Yeah, sure. That's a good idea.
Cool. Let
Hey,
me know when it's good again.
Yeah, you're good. I'll do the
Okay,
same.
cool. All right, you closed or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not looking. Tell me when it's good.
That's what I've resourced. And this is what I'm starting in my hand. So you're now good to go.
You imperial scum.
Yeah,
I'm going to tap 2. I will put my land units on the right. So you'll put yours on the left. It's a battlefield marine.
Yeah. Okay. No worries. So let's get this out of the way first because we've already forgotten it before the first thing goes on. Grand Admiral Thrawn as a leader has 2 abilities. One is a passive that's always active. It says when the action phase starts, which is before anybody plays or taps any cards, I get to look at the top card of each player's deck.
Okay. So it's a passive.
It's a passive. It always happens as long as he's a leader or a unit, to be honest. Okay,
you
yeah,
see
I
it?
see what that is. Thank you. Yep, you can put that away.
Cool.
And I'll just see what mine is. Okay, yep, cool.
That's a very powerful passive. I haven't played against Thrawn yet.
Oh, it's good. The second part, though, is you get to exhaust Thrawn and pay a resource in order to reveal the top card of either of our or of any player's deck, and then exhaust a unit of my choice that costs the same or less than the revealed card. So he just gets to exhaust things as the game goes on.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, he's supposed to be the master tactician, isn't he?
Indeed, yeah. So I'm going to play a 2-drop Viper Probe Droid,
Which is
an
a
Imperial
3/2
3/2 land unit that says when played, look at an opponent's hand. So I would like to see what is in your hand, please.
Okay. That's not my hand.
No, that's your resources.
That is my resources. Another battlefield marine, an echo-based defender, and Luke's lightsaber.
Okay. Fair enough. Cool. Thank you very much.
I'll take initiative.
Your action, you take initiative. I will pass.
Okay. 2 cards.
Right. Yeah, okay. There we go. Well, that's going to be the least useful in the long term, so let's resource that.
Alright, I will resource this. Yep, on tap.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready to go. And before you begin, I'd like to see the top card of your deck again, please.
I always keep saying untap. It's actually called untap.
It's ready in this game. I've seen it. Thank you. You can put that back. Yep.
Cool.
I've seen mine.
Okay.
And you're up.
I'll play 1 to put a Vanguard infantry into play. This is a 1/2. When defeated, you give an experience token to another unit.
I know it well. All right. Well, I'm going to pay a resource and reveal the top card of my deck, not yours, which is a 3-cost card.
Okay.
And I'll exhaust your Battlefield Marine.
Cool.
Because 3 is more than 2.
Yeah.
Yep. Interesting
mechanic. Okay. I will pay 2.
Yep.
And I'll play another Battlefield Marine.
Okay, great. Cool. 3-3-1-2. 3-3-1-2. I will pay 1 and play a Greedo, which is a 1-cost Underworld Bounty Hunter unit that's 3/1, and when defeated, you may discard a card from your deck, and if it is not a unit, deal 2 damage to a ground unit.
Okay. From your deck, so it's the top card of your deck,
Card,
is it?
yeah, exactly right, yeah.
All right, I'll take initiative.
Which obviously synergizes with Thrawn, because I get to see what the top card of my deck is at the start of each round, so I know what I'm going to discard or not discard.
Oh, very cool.
You, however, are starting to overrun me, so I think let's get rid of one of those Battlefield Marines by trading the Viper Pro droid for one.
Cool.
And then I will pass.
Perfect. 2 cards.
Yep. Do. Okay. I think we're gonna resource you for a little bit of flexibility. Okay, I'm ready. You ready? Start the next turn. Would you like to show me the top card of your deck, please?
Yep.
Okay, thank you very much. You can put that back. I'll look at the top card of mine. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Off you go.
I'm going to attack Greedo with my Vanguard infantry to kill him because he's got 1 hit point, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Absolutely.
So I will die.
Yep.
I will give my +1/+1 to my Battlefield Marine.
Yep. And when defeated, I may discard a card from my deck. If it's not a unit, I will deal 2 damage to a ground unit. I will not discard a card from my deck because I will not want to for some strange reason. Can't imagine why.
You to go.
Yeah, it's probably a good time to do that. So let's do that. I will pay 4.
Yep.
To play an Imperial unit called Lieutenant Childson. He's a 4 blue-black 2/2 Sentinel. And when played, you can reveal up to 4 blue cards from your hand. For each card revealed this way, he gets an experience token for +1/+1.
Oh, very nice.
Which is quite nice. So I'm going to reveal 3 blue cards.
Okay. So he becomes a 5/5?
So he's now a 5/5 Sentinel.
Okay.
Which for 4 is not bad.
It's indeed not bad. 5/5.
And you're up.
Okay. I will. And you've got no mana left.
Nope.
And you've got nothing in your hand.
I've got 3 cards in my hand because I
you
revealed
did.
them.
All right, okay. Oh, reveal them, but you don't play them. You don't discard them.
No.
Am I allowed to see them, though?
Yeah, that's what reveal is.
Sorry, can you put them back on the screen for 2? No, I looked at. I thought you were discarding them.
Certainly, no worries.
Vanquish, take down, and power the dark side. Okay, so it's lots of direct damage. Lots of direct damage. Then I guess we'll start by hitting your base for 4.
You can't. I have a 5/5 Sentinel.
Oh, he's Sentinel. Oh, right. I didn't realize it was Sentinel. Sorry, my bad.
No worries.
Okay, this is not what I wanted to do, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 2
Yep.
to put Luke's lightsaber onto the Battlefield Marine.
Okay.
So he becomes a 7/5.
7/5. Yep. Okay.
Your turn.
I will take the initiative.
Okay. I will use the security complex to give the Battlefield Marine a shield.
Okay.
I will attack your 5/5 Sentinel
Okay.
for 7.
You ping off the shield. Oh, well, you kill mine and I ping off your shield.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Cool. End of the turn.
You're not doing anything with your remaining 2?
Can't.
Okay. Fair enough. No worries. Right. Next turn. Hera deploys on 6, does she?
It does indeed.
So does Thrawn. Oh, this is good. We like this. But not as much as I thought. Oh well. Yeah, I think we're going to have to resource this. This is a weird play, but okay.
Yeah, I think I have to resource this as well. You to go first.
Yep. Are these cards all the same way up? Because that's a weird feeling. No, they're not. Okay. That makes more sense. Right, can I see the top card of your deck, please?
Oh, sure, sorry.
It's okay. Cool, thank you. Okay. I'm going to...
I've never seen Childson played before. He's quite good, actually.
Yeah, he can be very good. Well, that would be a waste of time. Yeah, alright, okay. Let's pay 1. Exhaust Thrawn.
Yeah.
Reveal the top card of my deck, which is a 2-cost regional governor.
Yep.
And 2 is equal to or more than your battlefield marine, so please exhaust your battlefield marine.
Very nice.
Do you want to see what that does? Are you aware of it?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
I'll play 3.
Yep.
And put in an Echo-based defender.
Ooh, that's an unpleasant-looking sentinel. We don't like him.
Yeah, 4/3 Sentinel.
Yeah. What stats does Hera come in at?
4/6.
4/6. Okay.
And then every attack she gives an experience token.
Yeah.
To any unit, I believe. Yes. Unique unit, sorry. There needs to be a unique unit she gives it to.
Yeah. All right. Let's pay 4 to play that takedown, and we're gonna. Oh no, we can't with the takedown, can we? We're gonna kill the Echo Base Defender.
Okay.
Oh no, we can.
You want to kill the other guy?
Yeah,
He's
let's kill
got
the other
4 as
guy.
well?
He's got 5, hasn't he? He's 5 or less. Yeah, let's kill him.
Oh.
All right, you're up.
I'm going to take initiative.
I will pass.
So, new turn.
Yep. Okay. We want to keep that. That's very useful. I think we're going to have to probably resource you as the lesser of a number of evils. Yeah. Okay. Top card of your deck, please.
I'm trying to decide between 2 to resource.
Oh, yeah, sure. No worries. I will look away if you want to show the screen.
No, it's okay. I'm going to resource that. I didn't want to resource it. Top card, sure.
Yes, please.
There you go.
I see it. Thank you. Good. And mine is that. Okay, that's good to know. Right, your initiative, sir.
I'll play 5.
Yep.
For Zeborilius.
Zeborilius. Use a 5/5. When this unit completes an attack, if the defender was defeated, you may deal 4 damage to a ground unit. Okay.
I think he's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, he's not bad.
Normally, you'd have to take an aspect penalty. If anyone's wondering that's watching the stream, the reason I'm not taking the aspect penalty is because Hera lets me ignore the red on his card.
You've got 1 resource left. You've used the shield off your security complex, haven't you?
Correct, yeah.
Have you got anything you can mark that with?
Sure. I can just put a shield on it like that. How about that?
Yeah, sure. Your tokens might have come with something like a little red X token, and that's normally the has
Exhausted
used the
thing.
epic action marker.
Okay. I haven't used that red X token, so maybe that is good to know. Oh yeah, I've got it. Cool. Yellow X.
No worries. Right, I'm going to pay 5 to ambush down Bosk. He's a 4/5 ambush.
Yeah.
And when you play an event, you may deal 2 damage to a unit. He's going to ambush and attack the Echo Base Defender, dealing the Echo Base Defender 4 damage and taking 4 in return.
Yeah, so he readies, ambushes.
He comes into play because he's ambushing, he readies and then attacks the unit.
Cool.
And he's taken some damage. You're up.
I'm going to flip her over.
Okay. Here's a 6.
4/6.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's flip Thrawn for similar reasons.
Okay.
Thrawn is a 3/9.
Oh, wow. Okay. Did not expect it to be 9, but cool. What's he got on attack?
So, you know the thing that exhausts characters or things when you reveal the top card of the deck?
Yeah.
Normally that costs a resource. When Thrawn is active as a unit, he does it on attack and without paying resources.
Okay, so you can exhaust anything, is it, when he attacks?
No, you still got to reveal the top card of a deck, and the cost of what you're exhausting has to be equal to or less than.
Okay. I'm just going to attack your base with Hera for 4.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm going to give an experience token to Zeb.
Makes him 6/6. Nice. I'm going to... $6/6, is he?
Mm-hmm. That may be one agonizingly too high for your takedown, is it?
No, that's not a problem.
Okay. Yeah, there's some mind, like when you get to look at my hand, and then I'm like, and I knew that you had all those takedowns and stuff. It's like there's mind games going on.
You're not wrong. Okay, so let's do Thrawn into Hera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Hera takes 3. Thrawn takes 4.
Yeah.
I'll take initiative.
Okay, I will pass. Okay.
Oh, I went up too early, but it doesn't really matter, I guess.
I think we're going to have to play that, which is fine. Right. I'm ready when you are, sir. Well, show me the top card of your deck when you're ready.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool, thank you. I'll look at mine. Yeah. All right.
Bosk has...
Bosk is currently a 4/1.
Yeah, 1 hit point left.
When you play an event, you may deal 2 damage to a unit. And Thrawn is currently a 3/5.
I think I'm going to... Got a very hard choice. Look away from the screen for a second.
Certainly.
I've got those. I think both are really, really good in this situation. All right, showed them. Because it's like It all depends on what you're doing first, and that's that's the kicker here. And I think I'd like to play it in the other order, but I think this is a safer play, so I'm going to spend 7.
Mm-hmm. Are you playing Luke?
Play Luke and kill Bosk.
Kill Bosk. All right. Very well. Which means Luke takes 4 damage.
No, when played, he gives.
Oh, you're doing the when played
-3.
ability. Sorry, it's not
Yeah,
ambush.
sorry.
Yeah, okay.
He
That's
doesn't
fine.
have ambush.
My bad. All right. I am going to do a little twofer here. I'm going to attack Hera with Thrawn.
Yep.
Killing Hera.
Yep.
With 3 more damage. He'll take 4, which puts Thrawn on 8 taken.
Yep.
And I'm going to reveal the top card of my deck, which is a 5-cost Bosk.
Okay.
And your Zeb is 5 or less, so I think I would like to exhaust Zeb.
Then I think I probably played the wrong way round. Maybe. Then I guess I'll take initiative.
Okay, all right. That's going to change the order in which I do things a little bit then. So, let's be annoying, because I like being annoying. Let's pay 3 to play a lovely little card here called Power of the Dark Side. An opponent chooses a unit they control, defeat that unit. Pick one. Who do you want dead?
And then what? Something happens after that?
No, they just die.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
Zeb, I guess.
Okay. Fair enough. Right, I'm going to pay 2 resources to play the regional governor I showed earlier. When played, I will name a card. While the regional governor is in play, opponents cannot play the named card. I'm going to name the Ghost.
Okay.
I think the Ghost could be annoying. And I think I know that you've got that in that deck.
You have 3 ghosts in the
stuff
deck.
you have higher than Luke, so let's go with that. And I will pass there because I don't want to play anything else.
Can I ask a question? Did I not do some damage to your base, or did you heal it? Have I lost you?
Did Hera do damage to my base?
I think I attacked your base for 4 one time.
Was it Hera? Okay, my bad.
I think it was Hera or the base defender, yeah. No, it was Hera. Yeah, it was Hera.
I've left the initiative thing on there, which I should have taken away as well. My apologies. All right,
No,
let's
no,
put
no.
that there.
Okay, so 2 cards.
Sorry, I must have
No,
gotten
that's
distracted
fine.
by
That's
all the
absolutely
other crap
fine.
that was going on.
Yeah, I got distracted as well, to be fair.
Right, we've got those and those, so that's fine. What am I going to do this turn? I think I'm going to do that. I've done your base no damage yet.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'm not going to do that. Maybe I'm going to do that instead. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that instead.
Right, I'm not going to put down a resource this turn.
You're not? Okay.
It doesn't help, like, all the combinations I can play.
Fair
the
enough.
resource doesn't help me, I guess.
I agree. I think I'm in the same situation, so I'm also not going to play a resources 10. Right. Let's ready it up. Let's have a look at the top card of your deck, please. Okay, cool. Thank you.
I'm going to start by just killing Thrawn with Luke. I'll take 4. 3
Okay,
from Thrawn.
take 3.
So I'm down to 4.
Okay, cool. All right.
He's very annoying with his resourcing. Exhausting, isn't he?
It is quite aggravating, which is kind of the point, which is fair. Good. Excellent. Well, that makes that decision easier. He's got 4 remaining, has he?
Yes.
Right. I will pay 5 resources.
Yep.
To play Bosk again, who will ambush down and kill Luke.
Luke will kill Bosk in return, correct?
Yes, that's fine.
You're fine with that? Okay.
That's a fair trade. Yep.
All right. I will pay 5.
Uh-huh.
To put down another Zeb.
Okay, cool. He's a 5/5, is he?
Yep.
All right. I will. How many resources you paid? 5, so you got 2 resources left.
Correct.
I will take the initiative.
I'll pay 1 more to put down Chopper.
Okay, cool.
And then
That's
I'll
fine.
pass.
No worries. All right. Let's do the next one. That's an easy choice. Cool. All right.
I guess I'll do that. And already up.
Ready up, indeed.
You first.
Okay. See the top card of your deck, please. Ooh, thank you. Yep, cheers.
The makes me excited.
You should be. All right. Well, let's do what we came here to do. I'm going to pay 7.
And take Darth Vader in, is it?
Not quite. Darth Vader's green.
Oh.
So, and this is a blue-yellow deck. I am, however, going to play Count Dooku.
Oh, very cool. I haven't come up against him before, so what's he?
He comes in shielded. He's 5/4, and when played, you may defeat a unit instantly with 4 or less remaining hit points.
Oh, very cool. So some Chopper is dead.
I thought it said 5 there for a minute, so I've misplayed that. I was going to try and kill Zeb, so that was a cock up on my part.
Nope. Mind to take it back if you want.
It's going to cost me the regional governor, but yeah, let's do that slightly differently because I completely messed up reading that card, which is unhelpful.
It isn't easiest to see each other's screens on the webcam, so I'll let you
No, it's not. That's fine. No, I messed up reading Dooku. I thought it was kill things with 5, but that was my mistake. So instead, I'm going to exhaust Thrawn and pay 1 to reveal the top card of your deck and exhaust Zeb.
Do I get to see it?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So Zeb's exhausted. Cool.
Yep.
I'll pay 4 to do some damage to the regional governor.
Is she bothering you?
Yes.
Do you have a ghost in hand?
Yes. I'll attack it with Chopper. I get raid 1 when I attack because I have another Spectre unit in play.
Okay,
and
so you do 2 damage then.
Yeah, and I take 1 back, and you have to discard a card from the defending player's deck. If it's an event, you exhaust a resource.
Okay. It is a unit.
Oh, good. Another one of them boss. Get out of here.
Yeah.
All right, your turn.
All right, okay. That mixes things up a little. So, let's... the most efficient way of playing it. You haven't played any resources yet, have you?
I mean, this turn I put down a resource, yeah.
Oh, I mean, you haven't used any, sorry.
No, not yet.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Let's pay 4
Mm-hmm.
and play a Space System Patrol Craft, which is a 3/4 Space Sentinel.
Okay. I'll play 4 and put
Yep.
down a Kanan Jarrus. 4/5.
I know it. Yep.
On attack, you discard cards from the top of your deck for each Spectre unit. So at the moment, that would be 3 cards every time he attacks.
Yep. Right. And he does 4.
Yeah, he's quite strong, actually.
Zeb does extra damage to ground units. I should have remembered to exit Discord for beepiness. Anyway, right. So, yeah, I think we're going to have to do something here. Which one of those is more the threat to me? I don't really care about milling. Doing extra damage to other units is aggravating. So the regional governor will attack Zeb.
Okay, for just 1?
Yeah, just 1.
Well, she dies.
Yep.
I'll pay 1 then, and put an Alliance Dispatcher in.
Okay, I will retain the initiative.
Okay.
So, anything else you want to do?
No, I'm done. Pass. Sorry, should have said pass.
No worries. Right. Okay, that's interesting.
All right, I'm resourced, so
That's not going to do much. So,
by killing that regional governor, I am free now to play the ghost if I do want to.
that is correct, yes. Right, I will resource. Okay. Silence my mobile. Right, ready up.
Yep.
May I see the top card of your deck, please? Okay, cool, thank you. Okay. Right. Yeah, first things first, we're going to do what we were trying to do last time, but do it more successfully this time. We're going to pay 7 to play Dooku, and we're going to kill Zeb because Zeb's got 4 hit points left.
Okay, brilliant.
And Dooku is shielded.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to put 6
Mm-hmm.
to put the ghost into play.
Yep.
The ghost comes into play, shielded.
Yep.
When played on attack, you may give a shield to another Spectre unit.
Yep.
Let's put that on Kanan Jarrus.
That's a 5/5.
The ghost says yes.
All right. Let's do 3 to base for System Patrol Craft.
Beautiful.
Actually, were we going to do that? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to pay 1 and exhaust Thrawn.
Yep.
And the top card of your deck to be revealed. To please exhaust Chopper.
Okay. I guess I will attack your base for 4 with Kanan.
Okay.
I can't heal anything, but you do need to discard 3 cards because I have 3 Spectre units in play.
You do. And the number of resources on the 3, things on the 3 cards is 1, 2, 3 aspects. So you can't heal anything. But
you can't heal anything, but
you have unfortunately got rid of something there that I was looking forward to.
The Super Laser Blast.
That'd be kind of useful right about now.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
Oh well, we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Now we're gonna do 3 to base.
Yeah, I figured that was coming right after I attacked with Kanan.
Yep.
I will attack you with the Dispatcher for 1 more.
Okay, put me on 9.
Or 21 it would be. 9 taken.
9 taken. You always count up because
Oh, do you? Okay.
damage taken is always as tokens applied to the base, and there are things that. But when you heal damage tokens, so you can never go over the total amount of health that the base has got. Essentially,
I see. Okay. Your shot.
I will retain the initiative.
Okay. 2 cards.
All right. Okay. Now we're getting some interesting stuff. Right, what do I want to do this turn? You're a 25 hit point.
I'm not going to resource this turn.
You're
Stay at
not?
9.
Okay, cool. I think... I'm going to resource this. Right, and ready up?
Yep.
Okay. I have the initiative. May I see the top card of your deck, please? Okay, thank you. See top card of mine. Okay. You're a 1, 1, 5, and a 6. And Kanan's shielded. So, which way do I want to do this? Alright, I think first things first, we will pay 3 to waylay the ghost.
Okay.
No, that's foolish. Kanan.
Really, Keenan? Okay.
Yep.
It's back in my hand.
Yep. Off you go.
I'll tap the dispatcher so I can pay 1 for 1 less. I'll do 7 to put the reinforcement walker into play. When played, look at the top card of your deck, draw that card or discard it, and heal 3 damage to your base. So the top card is... I'm going to discard it and heal the 3 damage.
Okay.
Do I need to tell you what it was? Sorry. Yes.
Well, by discarding it, I can see what it is.
So bean.
Yeah. Plus, I looked earlier. You might remember.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Don't know if I need a 2/3 creature right now.
No, that's fine. Right. Let's...
That's when you wanted your waylay, right? Maybe.
I have other plans.
Okay.
Yeah, let's... that's still not quite enough, is it? Okay. Right, we're going to pay 1. And exhaust Thrawn.
Yeah.
And reveal the top card of my deck.
Yep.
Which is a 3, which will exhaust Chopper.
Okay, cool. I'm going to just kill your Space Sentinel with the Ghost, losing the Ghost Shield.
Yep, fair enough. Let's Do 5 damage to the reinforcement walker with Dooku.
Okay, and Duke loses his shield.
Indeed. Yep.
Okay. I'll pay my last 2 to put Colonel Yularen into play.
Yep. Which heals 1, which you haven't taken.
It's when you play a green unit, he holds 1.
Yes, and he is a green
including
unit.
his. I didn't realize it inspected himself.
No,
okay.
yeah, he triggers himself. That's cool.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 6.
Yep.
To play a cargo juggernaut. This is a 4/6 shielded ground vehicle. That, when played, if you control another blue unit, which I do, heal 4 damage from your base.
Very nice.
You're up.
I'm going to take initiative.
Okay, I will pass.
Okay, 2 cards.
So the problem with Thrawn, which you might be figuring out about now, is he's good at controlling stuff, but the colour combinations of blue and yellow don't have a lot of punch.
Yeah, I'm noticing that about this deck as well, to be brutally honest with you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, so I'm going first.
I haven't resourced yet, bear with me.
Sure.
You should have been able to put a shield on Chopper last turn if you wanted to.
Oh, because the ghost attacked. Yeah, thanks. Can I put more than 1 shield on a unit, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. You can stack as many shields as you want.
Okay. Thank you.
Shields are not unique. Right, you've got no damage on base because you healed a bunch of stuff. Yeah, alright, okay. I'll put a resource down, which puts me now on 11.
Wow.
And I'll ready up. I have the initiative. No, you have the initiative?
No, I have it.
You took the initiative, yeah. Can I see the top card of your deck, please?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. And, alright, yep.
I'm going to attack your Dooku with my reinforcement walker.
Okay, so mutual death?
Yeah, mutual death indeed.
Alright. And you get to do the thing with the walker?
Oh, look at the top card, draw it or discard and heal 3.
It says on attack, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'll just keep it in my hand then.
Yeah, because there's nothing to heal. Makes sense. Hang on.
Yeah.
What have you put in your hand? Oh, okay. I thought you were putting the reinforcement walk in your hand there for a second.
No.
Right, cool. So I'm going to pay 1 and exhaust Thrawn to reveal the top card of your deck. Oh, did you just draw it with a reinforcement walker?
I did, yes.
Oh, bollocks! All right,
is yours high?
No, that's my mistake. I cocked it up. So I guess we will exhaust Chopper.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to play for 2 to put an X-Wing in, a 2/3 space.
Yeah, no worries. I'm going to pay. I'm going to pay 6.
Yeah.
To play another cargo juggernaut and heal another 4 points of damage.
And it's shielded as well, isn't it?
Shielded, yep.
Okay. I'll attack your base for 5 with the ghost.
6. Yep. Put a shield on Chopper, I assume.
Yeah, that's really my only choice right now.
I will. I will pass.
Okay. I'll tap my dispatcher.
Yep.
And pay 3 to play Bright Hope. You may return a friendly non-leader ground unit to its owner's hand. If you do, draw a card.
Yep.
I think I'm fine with what I've got in play.
That's fair enough. It's getting problematic now. Okay.
It's a Sentinel as well,
You've got
2/6.
4 remaining.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that makes that decision. So you've got no damage on base to heal from playing that green unit, which is fine. This is becoming a problem now. Let's do 4 to base.
Okay. I'll tap Yularen and do 2 to your base.
Yep, cool. You know you're putting that on your leader, right? Not your base. It's
Right.
fine. It doesn't really matter, but
Yeah, sorry.
that's cool.
Your turn.
Yep, I'll pay 3 to play a 7th Fleet Defender, which is a 3/2 space unit that comes in shielded.
Okay, I'll play 4 to put Kanan into play.
Yeah. I will take the initiative.
Okay. 2 cards.
You pass. Okay, cool.
Yeah, sorry, pass.
No worries. Right. I'm not going to resource.
I am. I'm ready to go when you are.
Okay. Right. Top card of your deck, please, sir. Okay, cool, thank you. Yeah. Right. Oh. Let's pay 2 to play another regional governor.
Okay.
And the card I will name is Luke Skywalker.
Okay, let's just kill the regional governor with Kanan then. And you need to discard 3 cards and tell me what aspects are on. Oh, no. Yeah, 3 cards. I've got 3 Spectre units in play.
You do? Chopper,
Kanan, the Ghost, yeah.
Right, so top 3 cards are those, and there are 3 aspects among them.
Alright, my base is healing for 3. So
I think I'm happy for those to be discarded in favour of something else.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Right, you've got a Space Sentinel. You don't have any Ground Sentinels. You've done that. So let's. Oh, here he comes.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony. We're in the middle of a long game here. Because for some reason, I can't imagine why, Thrawn takes ages to play. Has that screwed up the display, John?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
That is it? Okay, cool. So
what round are we on? We're still on the first round.
I've got 11 resources. We're far from the first round. I'm going to pay 2.
I might be able to get him in a couple of turns.
2 to play Surprise Strike
Yeah.
to give my 7th Fleet Defender +3/+0 for this attack, and we're going to attack the Bright Hope. Kill the Bright Hope and
Okay.
ping off my shield.
Sure.
Yep.
I will then attack your base with the ghost for
Yeah.
5, and I'll give a shield
13.
to Kanan.
Kanan, yeah, that's fair. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Right. I will do 4 to base my Cargo Juggernaut.
Cool. Alright, so my bases have taken 5. I will hit your base for another 2 with Chopper.
Okay.
You need to discard a card if it's an event. You need to exhaust a resource.
Okay, I'll discard a card. It is not an event, but I did want that.
Oh,
That would have been useful.
Yeah, very much so.
That would have been very useful. I probably want to do that now. So let's tap that and Thrawn to reveal top card of your deck.
Base.
Yeah, and we'll
Holocaust.
exhaust the X-Wing.
Exhaust the X-Wing. Okay.
Yep.
I'll then attack your base for another 2 with Yularen.
Sure. This is stacking up now.
17 taken.
I will do your base for 4 with my 2nd Cargo Juggernaut.
Yep. So it's taken 9. I will pay 1 and tap my Alliance Dispatcher.
Why are you paying 1?
Oh, sorry, I'm just tapping my Alliance Dispatcher to reduce the cost by 1.
Yep.
And I'll pay 6. And
Play Luke.
I'll play Luke, and I'll give -3/-3 to your 7th Fleet Defender, which kills him,
Kills
right?
it. Yeah, no worries. I'm going to pay 5, leaving 1 ready to vanquish Luke. Kills him.
Oh, very nice. Okay. I'll pay 4 to put another Bright Hope into play.
Oh, this is
I'm
definitely your game here. At this
conversate
point.
for a moment here and just say, Mark, you're screwed.
I am screwed because he's discarded 1 Super Laser Blast, and what John doesn't know is that the 2nd Super Laser Blast in my deck was resourced on turn 1 because I didn't think I'd need it for a while. So this is definitely looking like it's going to be John's game.
All right.
You're doing better than I did. Once Luke come out, I was screwed.
Yeah, we can deal.
You got another action to do?
I'll take initiative.
Okay. 2 cards.
You passing?
Yes, that's the end of the turn. I've got nothing else I can do, sorry.
This is not helpful. Right. I will decline to resource.
Yeah, I will decline to resource as well. You're up first.
You're on how much damage? 9
Taking
damage.
9. So 16 left.
Okay. I've taken 17, so 13 left.
Yeah.
I can do 8 with what I've got on the board. So I need to see if I can stall a little bit. Right, top card of your deck, please. Okay, cool, thank you. Yeah, good. Right. Who's hurting me the most right now? It's the ghost. So let's pay 1 and exhaust Thrawn to reveal the top card of my deck.
Yeah.
And exhaust the ghost.
You shouldn't have done that, man.
Should I not?
I'll attack you with Chopper and make you discard the top card of your deck.
Oh no, what a shame. Right.
It's the Avenger. I mean,
Not an event.
No, but I mean, it's important to not have that, I suppose.
Yeah, I get you. It's fine.
You take 2 damage from Chopper.
Oh, I take 2 damage. Yeah, fine. 19. Right. Let's do Let's pay 4 to play Lieutenant Childson. I will not reveal any blue cards, so he's just a 2/2 Sentinel on the ground.
I'll just instantly kill him with Kanan and lose Kanan's shield.
Yep, cool. No worries.
You'll discard the next 3 cards, and I'll heal for the number of unique aspects.
1, 2, 3. It's probably going to be 3, which is not helpful. It is indeed 3.
Okay. Heal it for 3.
Should have thought about that chopper. That was annoying. Yeah. Oh well. Lesson learned. I
would have been attacking with them
6
anyway.
taken. Let's do 4 to base with the Cargo Juggernaut.
Yeah. So 10 taken on the base. Let's do.
You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Can't get you this turn.
With what's on the board. Yeah. Okay.
Let's hit you with a Bright Hope for 2.
Okay, put some 21. I'm doing another 4 to base with Cargo Juggernaut.
Yeah. I'll do 2 to base with Alliance X-Wing.
Okay, 23. I'm going to retain initiative.
Okay, I'll do 2 more to base with Yularen.
Okay, 25.
I'll do 1 to base with the Dispatcher.
Yeah, 26.
I'll spend 4 to put Baze into play.
Yeah.
I'll spend 4 to put Kanan into play.
Which kills the other Kanan.
Oh, is it because he's unique, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, can it do that? I've never done that before.
Yeah, if you put a unique unit in while you've already got the other one in play, the first one dies.
Well,
Okay.
one of them dies. It's up to you which one dies, but one of them dies.
Okay,
Generally,
well, then
if one that's injured, you can use it to get rid of it and replace it with one that's not.
Right, okay, cool. Then I guess I won't do that. I'll just sit on these 2 cards. Did not know that.
So is that a pass, is it?
It is a pass then. So
Okay,
you've got initiative.
Right.
How
Awesome.
many hit points you got left?
I've got 4 hit points remaining.
Okay.
So my chances of pulling a win out at this point, pretty slim.
Yeah.
Unless the next card you pull is Super Laser Blast, which we know it's not.
Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. How many hit points you got left? You've taken 12.
11.
So 11. So
I've taken 14. Got 11 left.
So I can actually do 12 damage this turn if you hadn't played Baze. Because he's a Sentinel, I believe. Because he's Sentinel when you've got the initiative. He's not the Sentinel right now.
Correct.
But I will attack and do... Alright, so I'm going to attack and do 6, and you're going to attack and do 4 and win. And there's literally nothing I can do about it at this point.
Okay.
I cannot kill
all those space
deal
units.
with... Because you've got Kanan and the Ghost, and either of those can kill me on strike, and I can't deal with both of them at the same time.
Yep.
So, GG, good game, well done.
Well done. Okay, good game.
So is this best of 3?
That was game 1. No. We'll be here all night.
That was game 1.
That took an hour and a quarter, mate. So
hour and a quarter.
Well, we probably didn't start quite that quickly. So yeah,
that was a close game though. It was back and we were both clearing each other's units constantly the whole game. I just had a slight edge, I guess.
While John was building up and I was like holding them down a little bit with Thrawn exhausting, it didn't really get rid of them. So the ideal for exhausting things is you bring out a Super Laser Blast to clear the board, and then you can play a big unit like Avenger or something else to keep going. Right. But I couldn't do that. So both my Super Laser Blasts went, and both my Avengers went.
I was going to say
due to something that I could have absolutely predicted and was therefore a misplay on my part.
As in, you could
running out of cards in my deck as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards left in my deck as well. So I was close to milling out.
Yeah, that's the strength of Chopper. I guess.
Normally games are over faster than that, but
yeah, that's the longest one I've played for sure.